What's going on, guys? So we're gonna go ahead and utilize the Pitbull 1600 right over here. Now I've been out for a bit, mainly because we've been getting some pretty bad weather lately and everything, but this is the perfect time to go ahead and utilize the Pitbull 1600. If you guys haven't noticed, it's pretty empty right now. Along with the auger, we're gonna be testing out some new pellets, so stay tuned for that video. It's gonna be the B&B pellets. But for right now, let's go ahead and concentrate on the cook at hand. A lot of the guys have been telling me, hey man, you know, how's the griddle on the 1600? I haven't really used it a whole lot, mainly because there isn't really much that I use the griddle for. You know, it's here, we already got it, let's go ahead and give it a shot. So what better way to go ahead and test out the crust on a steak utilizing the griddle? Now some folks have said, hey man, you know, the griddle is the perfect way to get a nice even char. Me personally, I like the actual kiss of a flame. That's why I love the 1600. You open it up and the flame comes out and it kisses the steak. I think, to me, that is the perfect. That's why I really like the 1600, the 1150, or even the 850 for that matter. They're fantastic when it comes to that type of sear. But anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. We got 2 prime ribs right now. We're gonna season it with the rocks. Really good. Salt and the rocks, I think that's gonna be a really good combination. So let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna do the reverse sear. Now, if you're not too familiar with the reverse searing method, basically what we're doing is we're gonna go ahead and smoke the meat, right? We're gonna go ahead and smoke the steaks up until we get about 100 degrees or so. And we can monitor that with meat probes, right? So we'll let it ride out to 100 degrees. And then what we'll end up doing afterwards is we're gonna get the griddle nice and high. We're gonna open up the flame sear piece on the 1600 to get all that direct flame right into the grill. Having the steak at 100 degrees while you sear, it'll carry over to about 125, 135, somewhere around there, and it's gonna be a perfect medium rare. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to it. 100 degrees have been reached. Let's go ahead and take them out. Oh, look at the color, gents. All right, so let's go ahead and get them out. We are also removing this grate. Let's get it out of here. All right, boys, time to give it the sauce. Look at that, gents. It's throwing all the pellets in there so it can get up to temp really, really good. So let's go ahead and see how it does. Look at that. Throwing all the pellets in there. We'll see if we can get a nice sear, nice crust on this thing. All right, folks, let's do it. This area looks a little bit on the hot side, so that's where we're gonna put it in there. Oh yeah. That's what we're wanting, folks. That right there is what we're wanting. All right, so it's been about a minute. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Okay, it's got a decent crust. Pretty decent. It's all right. Starting to get a little flame action going. Let's see how this side of the cook. It's not too bad, boys. It's not too bad. Oh yeah. Look at that char action right there, gents. So that's what it is, guys. When it comes to this griddle and steaks, it's pretty good. You know, I enjoyed it. Now, but at the same time, it's kind of like what I mentioned with the RecTech video. The sear is nice. I think it's a lot better than the grill grates, to be honest with you, because you get more of a crust rather than, you know, those marks. But at the same time, I'm more of a fan of the traditional flame kissing the meat, right? Giving it not only a little bit more of a sear, but at the same time, it's giving a little bit more woody flavor to it. That's why I really enjoyed the Kamado Joe and the 1600, the 1150, or the 850 for that matter, because you open up that fire door and it's going to sear the hell out of the meat and it's going to give you nice woody flavor. It's amazing. It's very traditional. I probably could have added a little bit of butter, some thyme, some rosemary, or whatever the case may be, but I'm not too much of a fan of that. You know, I'm more traditional. I like, you know, the meat being seared, you know, get that nice woody flavor and just enjoy it that way. But if you guys enjoy, you know, the butter and all that good stuff, the griddle is going to be perfect for you, especially if you do a lot of breakfast as well. It does take a little bit of time for the griddle to get up to temp, but if you open up that fire door, it doesn't take a whole lot of time. Just go ahead and go to the highest setting, open up that fire door, and you'll be good to go. I think Pit Boss really did a good thing, including a griddle onto this 1600. I mean, what other pellet smoker does that? I mean, what other company offers that type of stuff? I think it's pretty awesome. So kudos to Pit Boss for that. If you're still here, you know, if you're still watching right now, YouTube law says to go ahead and subscribe, man. So I definitely appreciate every subscription that you guys have. And be sure to go ahead and keep an eye out on the B&B pellet smoke review. It's coming out real soon, so be sure to keep an eye on it. I got some interesting results on that, so be sure to go ahead and hit that bell button so that once that video comes out, you'll be notified 100%. Until then, guys, be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe. See you in the next one. Later.